Hey guys, so today I'm working on transferring all the boxwoods from behind the house to this area here that we are creating with the for the little rose garden. We ran into a snag when we dug down along the back line that we had kind of delineated for where we wanted the hedge to go. We ran into a railroad tie that was buried under here about 2 inches under the dirt. So I decided to try to go back behind that railroad tie and then ran into part of the irrigation system that we didn't know was there. So we got the Sawzall out and cut through the rebar and got a crowbar out and got the railroad tie up. So now I'm having to kind of redo the hole and everything and kind of backfill and everything. But we are going to be working on moving all those boxwoods over there. And then we've got a big pile of compost manure here that we're going to be rototilling in and amending that soil. We've also put down 3 cubic yards of mulch out in some of the other flower beds. I took out some boxwoods in front and put some Ivory Halo Dogwood bushes. I'll show you guys that later. They're so pretty. It's going to get a lot of really interesting winter interest. And then there are still some remaining boxwoods next to it that I'm going to shape up, but it's going to be real pretty. So I'll show you guys the progress after we're done. Y'all, these cicadas are deafening. They are accosting us while we work. I feel like a guy with robes and a staff is going to walk up and start singing "Let My People Go." They are so creepy. It really grosses me out, and they smell like fish too, so it's really gross. We have two boxwoods. We have one dug up here, and then we have one actually planted that is in the ground. They are hard. I mean, we are having to work to get these up. I mean, it's going to be really nice when we get it done, but man, it is kind of kicking our butt. There's a lot of colorful language being said, mostly by me right now while we're doing this, but I'll show you guys once it's all done. All right, let's go. I'm sorry, giant boxwood. You are so pretty, but you just can't get it. All right. They are all gone. All of them gone. So now we just need to get some of the roots out of here and get some of the rocks and stuff and get manure in here, and then we're going to rototill everything in, amend the soil, and let it rest. And it's done! Look at how nice it is. It looks so good. So now I'm going to just let them recover from the shock of being transplanted. I've got some transplant fertilizer I'm going to put on them and let them just chill out and recover. And I'm not going to trim them, even though they're obviously at different levels and everything. I'm not going to trim them for a very long time. I'm going to let them just grow and kind of meld together, and then we will come through and trim everything back. But this has been a huge project. It has taken us pretty much all day, but I am so happy that it is done. Oh, we are so excited to have this hedge done. It was so much work. But look at how nice it looks. And now Andrew is working on getting compost out to that now empty flower bed in the back, so we can get it rototilled and let it sit. And then in the fall, I will put bulbs in part of it, and then start looking at doing some veggies from seed. Starting those, obviously that'll be in the spring. And then another thing that we did yesterday is I had boxwoods up by the front gate area, our gate, which is now a little destroyed, and we may end up having to take it out and get a new one in. Andrew's going to try to fix it. We'll see. But I dug up 2 of the 4 boxwoods. We had 2 small boxwoods on the outside and then 2 larger boxwoods here by the front gate. And so I took out the 2 large boxwoods and gave those to a friend, and then put in these Ivory Halo Dogwoods. They are a bush. They will get to be about 5 feet tall and 5 feet wide, and they are deciduous, but the branches has kind of a reddish color to them. So I'll have winter interest with the boxwoods. I'm going to shape those up and keep them kind of small, and then I will also have winter interest with the dogwoods because of the bark or because of the stems, the branches. So that'll be really pretty. And then everything else is looking really good. My lemony lace here where I transplanted it, it is hurting. It is really hurting. I'm not even going to show it because it's so pitiful. I'm really hoping that it chugs through and sticks it out. I think if it will last for the season, once I cut it back and let it winter and root in and everything and reestablish itself, then it should come back and be really nice for next year. But I am worried about it, but hopefully it will do okay. So those are the updates with the project. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.